Once upon a time, in a cozy little nook of a bustling farmhouse, a charming mouse named Millie was preparing for the most special day of her life, her wedding to Max, the bravest mouse in the village. As the sun rose over the fields, Millie awoke with excitement. The air was filled with the sweet scent of daisies, her favorite flower, which she had chosen to decorate the venue. Millie had invited all her friends from the surrounding farms and gardens, and they had spent weeks gathering the finest ingredients for a grand feast. The ceremony was to take place in the heart of the barn, where sunlight streamed through the cracks in the wooden beams. Millie had decorated the space with wildflowers, twinkling firefly lanterns, and strands of silky spider silk. It was a magical sight. As the guests arrived, bunnies, birds, and even a wise old tortoise, Max was nervously pacing outside the barn. He wore a tiny bow tie made from a discarded thread, a token of love from his sister, and his fur was meticulously groomed. He couldn't wait to see Millie, radiant in her wedding gown of soft petals. Finally, the moment arrived. The music, played by a talented squirrel string quartet, filled the air with a sweet melody. Millie appeared, gliding down the aisle, her heart swelling with joy. Max's eyes sparkled as he saw her, and he thought she looked like a dream. The officiant, a kind-hearted owl named Oliver, began the ceremony. He spoke of love, courage, and the importance of community. As Millie and Max exchanged their vows, the guests couldn't help but cheer, their hearts warmed by the pure love between the two mice. When it was time for the vows, Millie looked deep into Max's eyes and promised to always be his partner in adventure. Max replied with a vow to protect and cherish her forever. As they sealed their promises with a tiny kiss, the crowd erupted into applause. After the ceremony, it was time for the feast. The tables were laden with delicious morsels, crumbs of cheese, grains of rice, and even a few sweet berries. Everyone feasted and danced, laughter echoing through the barn as friends celebrated the union. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Millie and Max shared their first dance. The world around them faded away, and for a moment, it was just the two of them, twirling in the soft glow of firefly lights. Later that evening, as the stars twinkled above, Millie and Max snuggled into a cozy nook of the barn, surrounded by their friends. They knew that their love story had just begun, filled with adventures and dreams yet to unfold. And as they drifted off to sleep, the sounds of joy and celebration surrounded them, a perfect end to a magical day. And so, the wedding of Millie and Max became a cherished tale in the village, reminding everyone that love, no matter how small, could light up the world.